Hey guys, what's going on? Scott here, the First Channel, just coming at you with another video, and we're unboxing action figures as always, or action figure. We are doing some wrestling, WWE Koko Beware. This one, I waited forever to get this one in, then I got it in. The sucker's just been sitting. Like I had like a lot of wrestling action figures come in, which I haven't opened any of them. And then after that, I had a bunch of DC Multiverse stuff come in. So it's kind of hitting all the DC Multiverse stuff up because why, I don't know. So time has been limited here. Like I said before, chicken coop stuff, work stuff, you know, stuff in the family that's been going on and kind of keeping us all busy here. And so we've been coming up a little short. And also just with the way things are nowadays with pricing and cost of goods and stuff like that and gas going up, had to cut back, you know. It's just, you can't go crazy still whenever you don't know what's going to be happening in the next year. So bills are piling up, you know, and all that kind of stuff. Utilities are going up. Data centers are screwing everybody. That's my excuse for my electric bill, because it seems like it's up about $100 more a month every month than it was a year ago. So I don't know how you guys' electric bills doing, but just comment down below. Tell me, have y'all seen a spike in yours also? Because I know ours has been crazy. So, but let's get into the figure. All right, guys, and like I said, here we are with some WWE action, Koko Beware. And this wave of figures, I didn't get the full wave, but we're about to look on the back and see how far we did get along with it. Yep, Koko Beware, Stephanie, and I got Demolition Crush. And those are the only ones that we got out of this wave. We had Dusty Rhodes, Julia, that's Giulia, kind of spelled weird, and Jacob Fatu, which I've been seeing him on the shelf. I was kind of wanting, I think I want to end up getting him at some point. I don't know. He's been pretty busy here lately, seems like. He's been coming up on Roman Reigns here lately. My wrestling watching has been a little limited too here lately. I've been getting home so late from work. It's like already 9 o'clock almost, and I'm just kind of like, and I don't even finish a full episode of Raw, and I'm like, "Hey, you ready to go to bed, babe?" And she's like, "Yep." So we end up going to bed, but I don't know how long this is going to last. I got a new shift at work, so, and it might last a week. It might last the rest of the year. I don't know, but it's a little bit earlier, so I'll get home a little bit earlier every day. So that's a good thing. Plus, it's summertime, so that's even better. So, but enough talk about my work schedule and nonsense like that. Let's bust this sucker open and check it out. All right, folks, we got Koko Beware out of the box, and I didn't read the back of this one, so let's check it out real quick. And like just looking at this figure, I was opening it. I was like, man, I had the Elite Junkyard Dog figure, and I'm like, man, when are they going to do another Junkyard Dog, man? That's just like, it's a little ridiculous because that one came out a while back. So I've been looking at repurchasing that old one, which if they're not going to do another one, I might have to pick one up like that. But we'll see. He was one of my favorite wrestlers back when I was a kid. Junkyard Dog and Hulk Hogan were probably two. Well, Hulk Hogan, Junkyard Dog, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Those are probably my initial go-to favorites. Which, speaking of Jim Duggan, it came up on Target. I went ahead and ordered 2 of them. Stupid me, but I would like to have 2 different looks for it and their ultimates. And I'm like, if I'm going to have 2 different looks, I'd rather them be ultimates. And, you know, it's got plenty of extra goodies in there so we can have different heads on the 2 different figures with different looks. So that will be interesting. And I'm going to get back to what I said I was going to do before. On the back of the box, it says Koko Beware. Unknown. Oh, unknown. Union City, Tennessee. Height 5'7". He was kind of short. 228 pounds. Weighs a little bit more than me. Finisher, Ghostbuster, career highlight, WWE Hall of Fame inductee. So he never got a belt, but you know, this was back in the day when decisions with the WWE were a little bit, not just WWE, it was the whole wrestling thing altogether with African American wrestlers. I don't know, they didn't. I don't think they got treated very fairly when it came to getting the belt and stuff like that. So it is, you know, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. It's just kind of unfortunate. But things have come along long ways and changed a lot with WWE and stuff like that. So if Koko Ware was alive today, he'd probably be like an intercontinental champion of some sort or something like that. But on the back it says the Birdman and his iconic bird Frankie soared their way to the hearts of the WWE universe, becoming one of the most popular superstars of the 1980s. And yes, he was big time popular. Kids loved him. I know I did. I'm sure I was a kid, and I would think other kids would love him too, because he was just colorful, just smiling, I don't remember exactly all the matches, obviously, back that far, but I do remember enough that it kind of put an imprint on me, and I remember him very well. And we got the figure here, like I said, out of the box. Man, the colors on this, I'm loving it. Freaking loving the pants. The jacket is just blinging, man. Look at that. Freaking nice. Kind of that weird cheapy material, but from a distance it looks really good. Already looks like his little wrist, they might have made the pegs a little too long. You know how those Vietnam specials are. These glasses fell off really easy, so beware. Mine, I've heard some other people say that their bird was damaged. Mine is doing really good, and it came with a little stand, which you're going to have to lean it a little bit forward, I believe, to get it to not fall. So, looking really good. I'm wondering if it's going to be able to stand on his arm or his shoulder or anything like that. So, got the regular hairpiece. He's got the Birdman bandana. Let's see how that comes off there. Well, let's take his jacket off first and see how everything's going with him. Oh, yeah, sliding off like butter. Oh, yeah. This is a figure I've been really excited to get into, too, man. I'm telling you. Some of these 80s wrestlers, man, the colorfulness of their outfits, and just, it was a different time, man. I still like watching wrestling now, but from the 80s and even into the 90s and stuff like that, I just don't feel like we get the kind of wrestlers we used to get back then. Would they move the needle nowadays? I don't know. Dan Housing is kind of one of those characters, and he seems to be doing pretty well with the fans right now, and popularity and all that kind of good stuff. This Koko, I think one thing they did with him, they made him a little extra thick in the middle, which there was a time where he was a little thick, and then there was time when he was a little more cut, I would guess you'd say. But I feel like his arms were bigger than what they gave him, so they could have gave him some bigger arms. Let's see how this hairpiece comes off here to try to put on the other one. And this sucker is on there good, man. Oh, there it goes. Oh, and it looks so weird without it. It did want to give me a hard time popping off there. I didn't scratch anything up, did I? What is that? Did I? No, I didn't. So, let's see how that piece is going to go on there. Oh, man, it's going on tight. Ooh, almost want two now. Dang it. I want like one like this without the jacket, and then one with the whole getup on. I think that would be cool. I might have to get another. If I see him on the shelf, I might get him. Get another one. I just don't want to pay shipping just to get that one figure. And like I said, I got to do some cutting back and stuff like that, at least for the time being, until we kind of see what the situation is going to be like with everything that's going on in the world financially wise. So let's see how these glasses go on without all the business. Oh man, they pop on there pretty good, but it's typical wrestling figure business. If that sucker even gets a little bit bumped, those glasses are going to go flying and probably going to get sucked up in the vacuum. So, but this one's all pinless. Just looking at, well, they gave him some extra in the back booty business on this one. They hooked him up, man. So let's see, double jointed pinless everywhere. I think I said that before. We got that one hand that's a little bit too much. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a little bit longer, because let's see if this other hand goes in there further. Uh-oh, almost lost it. It's still got a little bit of peg. Maybe that one's just a little shallow, I guess. So, but it's probably one of them Vietnam specials as usual. So we'll put that other hand back in there. He might have to slap somebody. You know what I'm saying? He got that wide open hand. So, pretty nice though. Definitely a pickup if you're a fan of the 80s wrestling. So just comment down below. Let me know. Did you get your Koko Ware, or did you pass on him? Are you going to think maybe if they'll piss me off if they do an ultimate, which I want to know the ones. So if they do an ultimate, I would definitely get an ultimate Koko Beware. I would definitely get an ultimate Junkyard Dog if they got it. I'd probably get 2 of those if I could afford it, but we'll see what the future holds. I did see they did some ultimates of Demolition, and I'm like, you suckers, man, piss me off. I'm probably not going to get those because I already have 2 versions of Demolition. I've got the ringside exclusive, and then I got the Elites that just came out here recently, which they're on my other wrestling shelf in my, what do you call it, man cave-ish area place stuff. So I don't know. I don't think I need them. So I'm not that big of it. I like Demolition, but I didn't see them as much in thinking back in my head. I remember seeing I felt like I seen the Road Warriors more, but maybe they put imprinted on my brain a little more, and maybe I just liked them a little more than Demolition. So, but yeah, that's kind of it, guys. Just let me know down below what you think. Did you pick it up? You're going to pick it up. And if you can, like and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. And y'all try to have a good one. I know it's getting tough out there. Later.
Swelling of the fluid sac surrounding the brain, contusions, ear bleed. These are the things that our dreams are made of.